top chat, eat a bag of dicks. Okay, can we just, for the love of God, be good now? Just everything should be good. Nothing should be off synced. Correct? I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's a yes. Just gonna say it's a yes for now. Just gonna start a new game, because I wasn't really that far in the beginning, so I'm just gonna fucking just do this. God damn it. Hopefully my webcam is in the right spot.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
Okay. See, Bizzle, how's it going? Hello. Ha! I've been riddled with issues just trying to stream today. I streamed for like 20 minutes of Legend of Dragoon, which was, you know, nice until the Elgato froze and then didn't want to work at all. So, you know, there's that. So I switched to this instead. But, you know, it's, so that's been okay. How have you been?
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side.
Do they have
Let us
to, though?
see what the journey holds.
Listen, I'm just saying, I beat the first version of this game.
The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
I mean, I'm just saying, you were the one that got sucked into the void. Yeah, it made me sad too. It was like, oh man, like for the past couple of days I've been hoping to do it again, or to stream it, because I've been like getting ready to be like, yeah, let's stream again, and my bejeebus, move closer to eavesdrop.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry. You will soon understand the nuances.
I'm trying to read. Creeping forward, you overhear their leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots walk down the road, you push over the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight and we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump up and stab them? Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts, but drop a corpse on the royal road, and the place will be filled with soldiers before you've even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now quiet, here they come. Soon spot a group around the corners. Switch to the Elgato. Yeah, the Elgato, for some reason, because I was doing it when I was playing the Third Age 2, it'll just randomly freeze, and I don't know why. Welcome for free. Help the thieves with their extortion. Leap to the farmer's defense! Well, you lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. The full. But yeah, no. I mean, to be fair, this is the Elgato that has been having issues, or that has had issues in the past. I tried just switching USB slots twice, and it still didn't work. So. A thug. Violence for the sake of violence and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. Alright, finisher, weapon ability, attack, defend, bash, evade. What? The problem I have is that, like, this album's just not. with a wooden sword! Oops, wrong buttons. And... ah, crap, he killed a farmer! Shit! Detroit! I'm gonna say, I'm probably gonna talk to Keen and see about getting a different Elgato. Or getting a new one, or something. Fumbled in their harvest sacks in gratitude. Thank you, adventurer. I'm sure that they all took our food they would have taken our lives as well. Hey, gave me some. Ooh, they gave me a lot of food. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. The leader must still have it, and you set to your feet determined to find him. A friend in need. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin, dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Neo! Neo! Oh, sitting in class and no volume. I hope that he understands what I was going for. If in case anybody else was wondering, I was going for the Neo. But since he can't hear, I was hoping that by being theatric about it, he would know exactly what I was doing. Candy is literally the best, that's why. Yaha! I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly. If I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulder. Now, from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines the sacks. Well, I could if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breech. Shred's penis, no big. Thanks, you Bizzle. A new plan then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. The Warrior's X. Y'all know I'm all about that X life. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. Can't remember what the goblin's name was in the first one. It's been a hot minute since I played the first one. The first one's really good.
Has a token. Can you find it?
I played a little bit of this one in my free time, but don't know any other way to be. Hell yes, Bizzle. Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake. In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. Ah, shit. Hey. You follow the song through thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
Well, thank you, my good sir. I am literally the worst.
Nothing.
Well, thank you.
More
I
fitting
appreciate
now
the
than
compliment
you to
nonetheless.
meet who started this all, or at least
Especially,
started it all for
I mean,
you.
it's hard to be the best if you yourself have already taken the title of such. A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers lead you to the thieves who had stolen your amulets. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share, there's no need for violence. Who ever heard of a thief talk about fair shares? You turn up and boss us around. We've barely stabbed anyone. It's been a good day since I've been stabbed, Champagne. The leader notices you approaching as you waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, keep me alive and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble. Tell him gold cannot replace the amulet he stole. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation, never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blade to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. Give us up your stuff, or we'll stab you. So, fight 4 people, or give them 13 food and 10 gold, you say? Well, if that's the case, I don't fight! I will kill every last one of them, for they are greedy motherfuckers, and I am like the Ayatollah. I have come to rid you of your sins, that of which is you being greedy fucks. That's a literal. Oh shit! I can't even swing an axe. This feels really wonky. Come on, you're supposed to be good at dodging and shit. Oh shit! I pressed A, I swear. Eat a dick! What the fuck was that? Oh my god! Aw, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. When I do it, it's creepy. No, it's not creepy, Milkman. It's great. You just put a little pizzazz onto it. You know, you just gotta put that little extra. You put your little, I had the funny milk term. Did my phone just go off to tell me that I'm streaming again? Yes, it did. Okay. My voiceover though. Thank you, thank you. I've been working on my voice acting career. As you can tell, it's been skyrocketing. Hello, B. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. It's me. Is the whole world getting crazier out there? Oh God, what a good movie. You know, it's funny. After watching Joker, I was like, I don't think I'll watch it again. But now that it's like 3 or 4 days later, I might watch it again. I think I could sit through being uncomfortable as fuck again. But how have you been, B? Welcome, welcome. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Malaclips, Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender. Wait! Right here. Let's not be hasty. I am reading, you fucking asshole. Thank you. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hand. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh? Malaclips says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So, which one is yours? Choose your father's amulet. The lion, the sphinx, the ox, or the eagle, I guess? I mean, the sphinx is kind of cool. But the lion has a moon in it. Well, actually, no, this got the moon in the stars. We'll go with this one. I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be like a pharaoh, but like I would assume it's like supposed to be like a sphinx or something. Plus, Egypt was kind of cool. See, I spent the first 2 hours of that movie being uncomfortable, and then, or first hour and a half of that movie being uncomfortable. So, you know, I'm trying to ban and cancel Joker. Good trash. I mean, it's weird. That's not. It's like it's funny because it's Joker, but like honestly, it feels like a movie that just kind of gave the Joker moniker just because it was an IP. Like I feel like that movie could like weirdly kind of work if it wasn't Joker, but because it's supposed to be the Joker, it's like a more, I don't know, noticeable, like, I don't know. Those who speak of honor stand in the ashes of the dead and ask if it matters. Their silence is your answer. I mean, matters to them, even if they're dead. I mean, if there's, you know, an afterlife, then they could at least be like, well, at least it died without it. Almost time for the Outer Worlds. I still have to look into Outer Worlds. I've been spending so much money. I think I explained that last one. But, what is Outer Worlds? I've been seeing you tweet about it, and, like, you seem really excited for it. It seems to be one of the big games that's coming out. But I haven't even actually looked into it, because I've been trying to avoid looking into more games. The Sun King Amulet. That suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together. You befriended Malaclips. Malaclips. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. That's how I'm pronouncing it. The Trickster. We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're going to be friends for life. Tell me, where are you from? Looks pretty meh. More like pretty him. Oh yeah, now I get to actually choose what my character looks like. Okay now, so first things first, we got the forest background. What else? Oh, this is where we choose where we're from. Right. Well, let's go with this one. As for the haircut, I mean, I really like that. Ooh, I like those little hair off to the side there. I am a fan of just more. You know what? I think I gotta go with this one. Like, it's that one or this, because I like the mohawk. Oh, but it goes all the way back. So let's go with this. We'll go with this one. I like how I can choose the amulet again. Ah, my colors. With all the colors of the wind. See, like, like, this one stands out to me, but it looks so stupid. This one looks nice. It's like, it's got darker colors. Like, that one looks nice, too. I like the blue. I really like the blue. The blue looks really good. We'll go with this. That'll be me. Your boy. Hand of Fate 2. Won't spoil, but that's Scissor, though. That fucking Scissor, though. Okay, but can we talk about the real MVP? Fucking Gary, alright? Can we just talk about how Gary is, like, the best character in that movie? I love him, and I wish that he was in it more. From the Eastern Belt, eh? You don't say. Good sorts from the Eastern Belt. Very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean, we, friend, owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Mire Bridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. So it'd be best if you got the gold and I meet you there.
Smaller pieces of our fates shattered into fragments.
You want
Collect
to-
enough, and your reward will come in time.
You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats. And throw.
These dice are another small game embedded in our game.
I'll choose which dice to reroll. Damn it!
The dice are fair, and thus you have lost this
You are
round.
shocked by Roland's strength. You learn not to underestimate acrobats or halflings. You're knocked out in the very first round. You receive only a pittance. Oh, man. Music at the stays. Hello, hammering things in walls. We'll chat more shortly. RKV, hi! Welcome. How have you been? If you can even answer. That's, you know, it sounds like you're pretty busy, but, you know.
The roads have
A distressed
become even
damsel,
more
I
deadly
must
since
help.
The Empire has come to power.
The road ahead, I
Despite
must.
their promises
White Knight.
of the opposite.
I am a white knight at heart, you know. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage, a woman calling for help. Please, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? She just refused to help. And pelvic thrust. Damn it. Rolls. What you? Why, thank you. Now, if you would be so kind as to give me all your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from a corset. That's pretty fucking hot, I'm not gonna lie. I think she's coming on to me. I'm sorry, I don't do good in group situations. Year of the Werewolf. I mean, specifically, no. Man, if only I had a friend here to help me. And... I gotta say, though, the controls for this game are really freaking clunky. Like, it's not bad, but... Oh my god! Fucking done did him dirty. Whoops. Spinning kick! Counter attack! Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, man. Swing! Bada bada. Duh. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the red and blue just reminds me of Rocket League. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. And whoop. Can the dice love me this time? There we go. Jesus Christ, that was a high
Victory. You are learning.
What do you mean I'm learning? Motherfucker, you roll dice! Rolling dice is not a learning experience! Okay, I was wondering if I could do that again.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of?
Very deep,
what
aren't we?
concern is worrying at your mind? Let
Do
it
we have to
fall
talk about
into
it?
the waters beneath.
I would love to let that happen. Just like Mary Jane. Haha, Spider-Man. 3 Days Till Zombieland 2. Still haven't seen the first one. It was the largest trebuchet made at the order of King Edward during a war with Scotland. Now he was just screwing around because he had a castle surrounded but couldn't get in. Wait, what? Made so he could destroy it? What the Wait, he just got that bored? You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself to the mercy of the river below? Fucking, let's go! Let's fight him! I didn't get this axe just to jump into water like a bitch and swim away. Come on now! What kind of a... Whatever I am, do you take... Am I a hero? I don't really know what I am. Just some dude. You guys look a little fucked up. Wait a minute, you motherfuckers look like the Swarm from Gears of War. What the shit? Inflicted. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. And... Oops. Oh man, I got injured by one of the inflicted. And overkill. Into the drink. Not really, but you know. It worked so well they surrendered, but he said to keep firing because he was curious how much destruction he could cause. Man, wouldn't it be great to be rich and bored? Jesus Christ. I guess I'll go with the shield. I already have
A simple defense. You can do better given time.
I mean, I guess I probably should have went with the sword.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizard man. Follow the parade, man. Let's do it. The parade ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you would like a turn. Hell yeah, let's join in. Let's get right in this bitch. It's either this one or the third one. Let's go with the third one. No! Go down on your own foot. Oh my god. Engulfed in shame, you leave the town in celebration. Oh my god. Ah!
Here we come to the end of the beginning. Running errands for mages.
Hell yeah.
This will become a theme, I dare say.
Thanks for the heads up, I guess. Through 300-pound boulders, so yeah. Jesus Christ. Also mean Elon Musk. Yeah, pretty much. You find Maleklips pursuing a selection of cheeses by the market. Ah! If it isn't my good friend the adventurer! Did you bring the gold? Vignis has arranged to meet at the graveyard. I don't know how this is going. Yeah, but at least Elon Musk is trying to do something, I don't know, like, semi-useful by making Teslas. That counts as useful. I mean, it's supposed to be a really good car, right? Kind of ignore what rich people do. Whereas that guy was just like, let's just make an awesome weapon of mass destruction for the times. Vignis greets Maleklips with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all, and with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. Vignis cracks his knuckles and he goes, well now, Maleklips, convince me. What's to stop me cutting off your head today? You reveal your gold as Maleklips surrounds in his pockets for some too. A skimpy satchel of coins land at Vignis's feet, with a clink that echoes in the dead silence of the cemetery. Awesome the God! Great fucking name, by the way. Hello! Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Things didn't go quite as planned, Maleklips says, worry obvious. His voice, it's tough times all over. Purse strings are tighter than ever. I'm sorry, Mal. The guild bosses can't allow debts to go unpaid, especially from a heretic like you. I used to be called Yokai Watch Fan. That sounds familiar. Yokai Watch Fan. Oh god, I've been away for a long time. Couple that with... That was from a while ago, right? Like, I'm trying to remember your old profile picture. It does, I do swear I remember. I don't remember you. I hear the Battle of, no. I can't say, I can't even pronounce that when you stream with Barry. Okay, then yes. Awesome. Okay. Oh man, I miss Barry. I miss that man so much. I really do. Like, god damn it. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you, yeah. Vignis the Crazed. Oops, a-doo. Whoops, I pressed Y. You son of a bitch. See, the one thing I don't like, though, is for some reason, like, if somebody else is attacking you, like, your guy won't just, like, switch over. Like, that guy started attacking me, so, like, I couldn't. Oh, god. Eat a dick! I'm watching a black hole. Good old Fortnite. Spinning roundhouse! God, you suck! I will send that to your guild, you dick! In the Austrian army, they were at war with the Ottomans and sent troops consisting of several nationalities, so different languages. So, was it just a misunderstanding? Maleklips stretches his chin thoughtfully. It seems you could do with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy. Like, maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. Black Hole this season live event has been live for 18 hours straight. Yeah, hopefully it's permanent.
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
Bastion of Purification. That is a freaking name right there. Malaclipse's problem. I like Malaclipse's art. And Trogan. A fiend in need and the peasant's son. I remember both of those. They suck. For finding the forest folk, the old maiden. The old maiden was fucking great to run into in the first one.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening. Nothing here is coincidence. The answer to every question is in the cards if you but look.
3, 4. Damn, we want the old maiden. Okay. Then I'm gonna want the cardinal blade because that has a token. Shield because that has a token. Oh yeah, I can grab all this. Never mind. What does this do? Oh, right, I don't know yet. Lose gold for every empire killed. Prepare fight corrupted. Okay.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus?
Feos found a band of merchants selling snapes, aka liquor, and proceeded to buy and get wasted. The camp was wondering why they were gone so long, so they sent infantry to scout. Oh god.
I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
I just realized it's 2019. I hope this game did well enough that, like, it could do another one. Your conversation with a fur trader is interrupted as Malaclipse arrives in a hurry. The Whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of West Wind is suffering against the Blight. Find out more. What do you want to know? A small garrison is meant to be protecting the town, but apparently are all either dead, missing, or drunk. And what makes it special? I've traveled far to escape the oppression of the Empire. West Wind gave me my freedom, and I intend to return the favor. And where is it? West Wind sits on the outer edge of the Empire, while the Emperor focuses on the capital. Its nobles and merchants, those at the fringes, are neglected. Made from Hammer. Hello, I have Chinese food. Hell yeah! Hi, KV. How you been? Welcome, welcome. How is the hammering going? I hope that the brain work. I hope you're enjoying your Chinese food. What'd you get? The infantry found them and asked them to share it, but they were pissed because they brought it. So the drunk two started to set up makeshift barricades. Wait, what the fuck? That's enough. Head to West Wind. You return to the market and ask if any traders headed to West Wind need an escort. There are 3 options: a stonemason, a food wagon, and a weaponsmith. Would the stonemason give me money? I feel like food is just something that would always be nice. My wedding offers you a ride. They give you some food in exchange for not taking you the whole way. Oh, that's sweet of them. Hammering going horrible, nails bent. I got stir-fried noodles with chicken and some pork and black bean sauce. Nice. Boy, do I have to update you. This cow be write out your memoir. Arrive at the town of West Wind. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades.
They place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
I am that hero! Minecraft. It is Minecraft Monday. Oh, speaking of Minecraft, KV, we do have to play that because that way we can just play Minecraft, I guess. Oh god, I just need to get Forge and Pixelmon and a bunch of other things, but I just want Pixelmon to play in my free time. While patrolling the outskirts of West Wind, you hear... God, I hate that! Why couldn't they just call it West End? Why does it have to be West Wind? Do you know how hard that is to fucking say? Like, fuck. Putting that W in there. West Wind. What the fuck? Also, why isn't it WS to W end? Fucking W is the worst letter in the English language. What a garbage letter. It looks like a double V, not a W. That is very clearly pointed. Okay? I will fucking murder you again. Okay? Just give me a minute. I'm on a tangent about W right now, and then it should be even in fucking wait. Even in Spanish, it's double V. VW. What the fuck is wrong with this language? W's are not U's. They're V's. I say right now, I'm gonna make a petition to make it double V. Son of a bitch. Shot was fired and it turned into a battle. The army fought itself, and during the fight someone yelled Tursi, Tursi, or Ottomans, so they fought a retreating battle against themselves. Oh my god. Pixelmon was so much fun. Like, I played a decent bit of Minecraft, because, like, I got it when it was, like, an alpha, and, yeah, I think I got, yeah, because when I got it, it was, like, $5 in an alpha, when it was still being made by Notch, just as, like, a college project, if I remember correctly. W in Swedish, see? Right? But then, like, I got introduced to Pixelmon, and I fucking loved it. I'm Swedish, dude. I'm just saying. The camp, and then the commander tried to get them in order by yelling, halt, which was mistranslated to, I don't know, something about the Ottomans again, and their own camp was attacked by their own men. Jesus Christ. I love hearing just random-ass war stories of just people being stupid. But just... oh, man. The worst part is, it is only now that I'm noticing this. Like, I've taken Spanish, and I know that it's VW, right? And, like, that's why, like, I paused for a second, because, like, in my head I was doing the alphabet and then doing it in Spanish. But, like, what the fuck? Anyway, your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof and says, "Thank the gods, I was heading to the tea with the Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footmen left me here to fight them off, but the brawlers now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the... oh, sorry. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay you." Ooh, so do I get to 25? I don't need gold. I'm gonna go after the soldiers. I gotta recruit the soldiers. That's the whole point of this. You rush into the forest, encountering a squad of Empire soldiers.
Let's see if the mage can help you here.
Mages. When have mages... let's be real here. When has mages ever helped anybody, okay? Like I'm just saying, I think Gandalf is, like, the only one in recent memory that I can think of that has done anything helpful. Okay, watch him with a red jacket. Yes. That I do remember. I was gonna say, I remember there being a red jacket, so my brain isn't completely gone. Artillery attack? Oh my fucking god. A magician, a jester, and a vagabond! When activated, Malekith's casts a protective spell on you that can block a single hit.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this.
Where they at? Okay, if I hold A, then I do run fast. Okay. Overkill! Why don't I do the spinning part? Why don't I just do a straightforward just... Thank you. Looks like a bard and not a mage. Just... well, KV! That's because you're right! It is a bard! But they keep calling him a mage. I mean, he technically can cast magic, which I guess makes him a mage? 2,000 out of 10k? What the fuck? While the corrupted dispatch, the soldiers turn to you. I'm sure we could have handled it, but thanks for stepping in. I guess we have to to go back to escorting His Highness, Sir Quivering Blanket of Mumsy, off to this place. Offer them gold to protect West End, or appeal to their sense of duty to defend West End. Let's do that. Appeal. Oh, I should have just paid him. Hey! Let's go. 2 recruits, baby! West Wind, don't you even worry about it.
The Empire reaches too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
I fear no one. One-handed weapons are recommended. Yeah, okay, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my two-handed war axe. Okay, just, if you please mind fucking off in that direction. Don't need your goddamn whatever the hell advice. Explain game. So, give me 1 second. I'll explain it when I'm out of combat, because I feel like it'll be much easier to explain. Oh god. Oh god, I should have used the one-handed weapon. Ah! Beat him. Kill him. There we go. There's the spinny dude. Also, this is technically the very beginning of the game, so so basically in the first Hand of Fate, so I fucking love this game. This game is so unique. So basically, oh wait, I can use my cursor because I'm playing on keyboard and mouse, or I'm playing on my computer rather. So basically, you got this guy here who is the card master, who's basically telling you your story. You're kind of reliving. Basically, this adventure is your past, and it's going to lead you to where you are now. As convoluted as that fucking sounds. And in like the first one, it was challenges more than anything. You were on an adventure. It was like it was an adventure to get to like the Jack Queen King, or the Jack Queen King, and I believe the Ace. Which was like adventures for each one. Like you would go for like the Jack of Spades was like a boss monster, and then the Queen of Spades was like the stronger version of the Jack of Spades monster, yada yada. This one seems to be much different, where basically there's cards that are overturned that you get to choose what's going to be in the deck for this particular like round, I guess, for lack of a better term. And that's pretty much all I know at this point, is that basically I'm basically filling in all of my blanks to figure out how I got to where I am now with this card dealer. I don't know what the objective is in this one. In the first one, it was basically to beat the game. This one involves dice and other stuff like that, but basically, like, there's cards that, like, when I move forward, card flips over.
Thrives in even the most unusual of locations.
And I get this thing. Some of them have tokens on them, where if you do certain things on the to pass the situation, it'll unlock a different card or an equipment or something like that for like later use. Because every time you go to a different adventure, basically, it you can choose which cards are in the deck to further a storyline of some sort. It's a very interesting game and super cool. Kind of weird to explain, I guess, but I don't really use mods when I play Minecraft. Like Pixelmon and like Optifine are like the only mods I use, and Optifine I don't even think counts. I kind of want this just because it's got a token, but I don't got that kind of money. 20 remaining, goddamn. Seems interesting indeed. I think you dig it. And like every time you get into like a, you know, like this is pretty much where the most of the game takes place, and it's like a management thing as well. I don't think I need it. I should be fine. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay.
Age turns us all.
Hey, the
She
old
has
maid.
done rather better than I in the time that has passed.
Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops and greets you. For centuries, I have helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that may help you with your journey? Excuse me. Ask for supplies. I always want food. This should sustain you for a few days, she says, squinting at you with tired eyes. The maiden was awesome in the first game because she did the same thing. She was
Here
literally
we
a card
begin
that
to see
never
one of
bit you in the
small
ass.
ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
Yeah, so basically when you got to the end of when you got to the end, it would be like stairs is literally what it would be, and it would, like, you'd go further into the dungeon basically. And it changes in this one. Story: the Ottomans could be anywhere, and even they wouldn't know. His voice sounds familiar. I mean, it is like a very like classic voice. We can just do one of these things. Doop doop boo. Hopefully I don't get any spoilers, but I doubt it. The dealer. Anthony Scordy is his name. Can't say he looks familiar to me. Let's see. If I can notice anything. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, he plays Pythagoras.
I have
that's
waited
probably what you would-
100
Shut up!
years for my revenge. It appears I must wait 100 more.
Yep. Sounds about right, you fucking asshole. It's also in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare as an additional voice. He's in Elder Scrolls V. Okay, Skyrim. He played as Garen, Neris, and Ulvis. I actually don't recognize any of those names. Diablo. Apparently he was Leviathan in Mass. Oh, he was Leviathan in Mass Effect 3. Okay, that makes sense. Not really noticing too many fucking names, but I'm guessing KV, you probably heard him from Odyssey, because I know you really like that game. Odyssey was my addiction, exactly. For stream on PS4. I was saying, I know you can stream from PS4. I should probably just do that. Join the soldiers. This is a Witcher bootleg. You can't change my mind. I mean, I haven't played Odyssey, but I think I would prefer Odyssey over Witcher. Cause I want to like The Witcher, but I can't. I like some of the story. I like some of the dialogue options. But I do not have fun playing that game. Oops. There we go. This is a plot twist. I hope it's the end of Fortnite. I'm not a fan of Fortnite at all. Like The Witcher for all the naked Geralt. I like. Oh God, like doing like the. I don't know. I think part of the problem is I'm just so sick of open world games. It feels like a lazy Batman combat style. Like oh God, I don't know what it is. Like I seriously don't know what it is, because I like the look of it. I love the characters in it. I love the storytelling in it. Like I would probably have more fun watching somebody play it that's like really good at the game and like learning the story that way than like my playthrough. But the problem is I wouldn't be able to make the choices. So like I don't know. Twitter, everyone's triggered. I mean, I hate Fortnite. Like I have not liked Fortnite since
Life
day
itself,
one.
in exchange
Fiend
for
indeed.
life.
Ask how. 3 days ago, I happened to feast upon one of your kind, a holy man of some nature, I believe, who would know doubt cure you of your wounds. Give bits for your blood to restore my strength, and I share. Accept his offer. Wait. I didn't mean to fucking do that. I just dared to think that you guys were south of Vision's. Did I get the token? Someone blade in the
To the victor go the spoils. Do not wield a weapon you do not wish to see turned against you one day.
I guess yes. It has a token on it. Okay, cool. I got the token. That's all that matters. My timeline is infinitely better. I would say Fortnite just doesn't really show up at all, so I don't really worry about it.
Strong.
Okay, here we go. Fight and roll in again.
The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
There it is. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings. Then cartwheels out the door. What a fucking man! Can I give him the 10 gold? Take your reward from the purser? On the way out of the tavern, when you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. Okay, cool.
In my day, thieves kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
A market bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call out to the passerby to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw from a fountain. You feel something tug on your inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. Okay, it's not a huge success, but it's a success. Oh, alright, you sod. Keep it down, stuff, the thief mutters as they drop your belongings on the ground. As you gather up your things, the thief runs off back into the crowd. Oh, it wasn't a huge success. I mean, if you touch the Fortnite at all, I feel like you're probably addicted.
Now your chance presents
In the
itself.
worst way possible.
At last, stand in the defense of the peasantry.
Oh, search for more
Noble
recruits.
traits you display already.
I'm pretty noble, I will say. Dude from world history. See? See, KV gets it. Seconded. I don't think I want anything from him.
Your
There we
companion has
go.
his own story to tell. We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
I think it's a tale of an idiot. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with rope are flopped on the ground around him. Merc! Malaclips calls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favor to ask you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first, you know that. And Fortnite's the worst. It's like... Ugh. There's nothing that game has done that just makes me feel good. The church burned all books on science. That would make it Fortnite. In this case, it would be beneficial. Oh, man. Fucking hating on the Fortnite. The successful as a merc counts the coin. Merc! Old bean. The bard looks furtively around before quickly waving at his shoulder. I require your help in moving a certain illness. Merc considers Malachus for a while. That kind of information costs more than a few coins. You splutter indignantly. I will require a test of skill from him. He turns and points at you. I disagree, but other people disagree. And that's the awesome part. Everybody can... no, that makes sense. People are allowed to have their own opinions. Just because I hate Fortnite doesn't mean you should hate Fortnite. If you like it, you like it. It's just not a game I'm happy about. Pick a flower and eat it. The greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malaclips nods as if it were a fair request. Eat the luminous purple flower. Has a crispy burnt texture. Yes, I chose it because it's purple. Oops. And... Oh, shit. There's no way I do this.
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
Really? I had to get 3 5s as a minimum. Like, that 2 has to be a 6. Wait a minute. That's not how math works. It has to be a... Yeah, it has to be a 6. Oh my god, my brain. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna explain why I'm an idiot. Just know that I am. You collapse to the floor. Collapse to the floor. Does anybody save me from myself? You wake to Malcolm splashing with water. Merc has left and you see him attempting to steal a seed bun from the baker stall. He'll come back again later and try again. Damn it.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
What a fucking asshole. I don't like you. You're a dick. Kind of a dick. Purple, right? Listen, KV, math is hard. I was correct though. It needed to be a 6, but for some reason my brain was thinking I needed a 4. I needed a extra die that had 4. But my brain, instead of thinking extra die, was thinking the 2 needed to be a 4 and then it would have made it. I needed an extra 4, which would mean that I had to have that 2 be a 6. God damn it. Also, that sword looks awesome. Use the mayor being a shadow beast in disguise. They thought him mad.
I hope this works.
Me too. Wait, that hit me? Oh wait, that's a red. Ew. Woo! Also, one thing that the last game didn't have is the no! I almost had it. The meter in the top right where it's like charges for your weapon to do like a super attack. Medieval remake comes out this month too. Ooh. Also, Neo, I think you were muted when I asked, but excuse me. Outer Worlds. What's it? What's Outer Worlds all about? Cause I hadn't looked at it at all. Inventory. Okay, so I am. Okay, it does just make you equip the stronger one. Cool. I'll be back. I'll be here.
Chance to redeem yourself. Let's see how you handle it this time.
Atop West Wen Town Hall is a large bell tower. It's used to signal the day's end for the workers in the mines and surrounding fields. But now it will summon West Wen's defenders. Do you wish to summon the soldiers you have recruited? For whom the bell tolls, time marches on. As night cloaks West Wen, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. You scoured the land and brought together every available Empire soldier to the defense of West Wind. You must survive till morning when Imperial and reinforcements arrive. Give a rousing speech. It's okay. Don't need it. Well, I think they're all gonna die. I have to check my phone because I'm getting sick of the red blinking light. Terror of West Wind! Oh my god, it's like Bane, except Swarm. As the final vestige Vestiges of humanity are erased. The terror awakes. Use bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates.
With all these soldiers,
Blight,
you don't
blight,
think you
terror,
could-
blight. Ooh, yeah. Crap. There's so many bodies! Helicath, give me the shield! Give me the shield! Alright, that didn't do shit, but that was still fucking cool. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever to bash everything. Okay, so I can just repeatedly just mash B on him. Okay, I thought I had to actually hit him and like... Ugh! Woo! Oh, come the fuck on, really? Fuck you! Fuck you! Now you're just annoying at this point. Eat a dick! Jesus Christ! Math 2, I'm awful at math. I mean, I'm so bad at math I got kicked out of college. Like, that kind of bad at math.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power.
Once the corrupted behemoth
Does it
falls.
satisfy you? This bloodshed?
Yes.
Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants, going about their day.
Yep. Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken, the soldiers erupt in cheers praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with the town already saved. I'm just that fucking
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin. Now you have learned the simplest of ways to build your deck. Each challenge will provide its own unique trials. Here are some more tools to keep you in good stead.
For giving your life to save an injured shadow beast, I get the knight's sword. That's it? Alright, that's fine. Guess I only did one thing, so sure, fine.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered. There is the small game, the game we play,
High Priestess!
and there is the great game, the game of life and death, the game I was once master of.
Let's go with... I'll go with arm wrestling. Oh wait, I can get the Lost Boy as well. Alright, I just don't understand what the... What does the shard mean? Oh, complete the equipment card goal to gain a shard. Collect 5 shards to collect it. To unlock new cards, what's the goal? I don't see where it says what the goal is though. Okay, but I need 5, so 1. What's this thing? Defend 30 attacks from enemies to unlock this token. Always want the rings. I guess? I mean, not having the Warrior's Axe is gonna suck, but... Probably should have checked what I had for supplies.
You find yourself once again in the company of prayer and religion. How unfortunate.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, priestess!
Now it begins. negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We
Malaclips
will
is...
see how that story ends.
You done? Malaclips has somehow roped you into traveling deep into the far north on a diplomatic mission. While I usually refrain from working for the Empire, since this one takes me further away from it, I've made an exception. It'll square my debt with General Brandstrom and help open many doors for you. What do you say? Yes, join. No questions. Excellent! Bring your sword and let me do the talking. I've brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we get hungry. Damn. Can you bring that much all the time? Here's a tidbit as you commence your journey. The High Priestess is quite partial to blessings. If you can prove yourself worthy, we'd have a better chance of swaying her in our favor. For any time encounters, the camp can be consumed to restore life or trade equipment.
Be careful where one takes refuge, even in the worst of storms. Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves.
The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. When the howling winds cease, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. Foragers for firewood saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up camp here for the night." Yeah, I already know how campfires work.
I am torn between my loathing for gnomes and my despair that the world is becoming less strange and arcane as the Empire spreads.
Fair. You trespass on gnomish ground, humans! A voice calls out as a dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you. The penalty for this transgression is death! Make peace with your gods! Oh man, I don't know what game Keen was playing, but one of my favorite lines from it was, pick a god and pray. What a fucking monster of a line. Like, Jesus Christ. Can you imagine fighting somebody that's so confident that they literally just say, pick a god and pray? Fiercely territorial, trespass in gnomish lands and face the consequences. Pesky, persistent, and impossible to hit. Gnomes cause snare, evade to void, or struggle to break free. Gnomes can only be deterred with finishers. AKA, dodge, punch, 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 punch. What game lets you just... What game have you played recently that like, you just get to punt a fucking gnome in the ass? After it tries to attack you, as it flees in terror. Battered gnomes pick themselves up from the battlefield and approach you cautiously. Alright, the penalty for this transgression is no longer death. We like to parley. We seek arms to defend ourselves. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you something. I'll give you some food for a helmet. I'll share the secrets of this land for a ring. I don't think I have anything. Do I have anything that I can give them? The night sword. Fuck that. Chains of the trees peering at you from the shadows until you leave. Sorry? God. Like, I need that. Repost 40 shadows. What the fuck kind of... Are those infants? Gnomes, but close enough? It's very impossible to hit.
Nature,
I mean, once they miss...
wild nature will not tolerate fury in its domain.
I mean, if they miss you, they leave their asses up in the air, you take your foot and you shove it right up there. Hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats. I kind of wish I could spring down a mountain with the dexterity of a fucking mountain goat. I mean, let's ignore the fact that mountain goats die a lot because they fall.
Not less than the amazing Malaclips. Unassisted.
Get off of Malaclips. There it is, Malaclips. He said the name. that it was like a AoE thing and not like an actual strong attack. Ain't nothing to it but to slash them repeatedly until they die, really. Can gain an army. Ooh, the Bastion of Purification. And gold, hell yeah. The clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountains answer with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes toward the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. Oh boy. How many dice do I have? 3? Eh, it's not bad. You and you. It was just... it's not bad. This weapon juts from the snow as you near. As you near, you realize it's clenched in his hand, his body buried to the wrist by the avalanche. Shoot the weapon, dig him out. Dig him out. You brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, "You saved me. You saved me. Though we are enemies by blood. Take my blessing and leave me to my thoughts." Deft Eye. Reduce the speed of a wheel gambit. Any number of blessings can be equipped at one time. Sweet.
In the cold, men become desperate. Women hold these mountains together, even through the worst.
With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in the north. The snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. But as long as they don't get a huge failure, that's all that matters. I think this one. Ayy. Climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave. Frostbite, the cave, the blah 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 blah. I'm gonna go to this last one and then camp.
Ever since I've returned to this world, I've been disappointed.
You and me both, brother.
The shame. The horrors dwell in the minds of men, not in the monsters in the darkness.
Got that shit right. Westwind's only tavern, the Rusty Razor, is a safe harbor among the many dangers of the outer reaches of the Empire. Its barkeep sits outside his establishment with a look of resigned defeat. Upon your arrival, he jolts straight up and smile almost breaks out across his face. "At last, someone from the guild is here! These Empire soldiers have almost ruined me!" Before you can disagree, the owner swings open the saloon doors and pushes you inside. Also me, right? Inside, you discover a handful of Empire soldiers enjoying ale rather than doing their duty. The freshly invigorated barkeep hops onto a table and shouts above the noise, "You lazy, drunken deserters and done! The Stewards Guild has sent an enforcer here, and now you're all going to have to get back to your post. This town needs defending!" One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway. "We got 3 days until our shift ends and we return to civilization. So we're not doing any fighting unless they threaten the supply of ale. Right, lads? Oh God, I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. Raucous? Man, I speak English. Cheer-ups and beer tankards smashed together all around. So, why don't you take your shiny Sun King badge and shove it up your ass? When you playing that goose game? Probably never. If I'm gonna be honest. I'm happy the game exists. I'm happy for the developers of it. I love the traction it has. I love the massive following it has. I probably would have fun playing it, but I don't plan on it. I might break, but I've also been trying really hard not to spend more money on games. You suggest with menace that the soldiers should report to duty or they'll report to the healer. Well then. Hey! One soldier spits at your feet but turns and leaves. The rest file slowly out behind him. Hey! Let's go.
Campfires will always offer warmth and heat, but they also change with each challenge. Be prepared.
Oof, 51. Jesus Christ. is the pun. It's like shionk yonk. I mean, it's like I didn't really think much of it when it first started coming out. Like I noticed it was getting a lot of traction. I was like, all right. Like it looks like a cute little game and stuff like that. But like, just seeing like the coverage that it's been getting and like, I don't know. I would rather like I kind of want to get it because I would rather give the money to a game that's like trying to be different. It is like the most wholesome evil game you could possibly make, right? Like it's there's really nothing bad about it. You're just inconveniencing a bunch of people, and it's just like some of the most petty shit. And you're playing a goose, which is the asshole of the animal kingdom anyway. So like, and it's cutesy. It's like a puzzle solving. I don't know. There's literally nothing bad about the game really, from what I've seen.
Witches I will tolerate. They have at least stepped into the streams of power that magicians call home.
See, I would say it reminds me of Goat Simulator if Goat Simulator wasn't actually just fucking stupid. I hate Goat Simulator. I absolutely loathe that game's existence. Literally since day one. I was like, this is fucking stupid. I'd never seen an elf doing the worm until Goats. Like, Goat Simulator just, I don't know, man. For some reason, that game just left the most disgusting taste in my mouth as far as video games go, and I could not tell you why. Like, it's just stupid fun, but I hate it. As you ascend the snowy Mount Freitas, you happen upon a cottage, and with pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail lady sweeping snow off the path beckons you to come in. We've come in search of the great High Priestess to deliver an important message. Oh wait, that's Malaclips. Damn it! I thought it was the witch! I'm sorry. God damn it. You'd better go bearing blessings if you want to get it. You know what? Fuck it. Insatiable appetite. Second. Oh shit. Oh shit, I didn't, fuck, okay. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster card, optionally discard a basic monster card, but lose your companion for 3 turns. Okay. Cool enough, I guess. Take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success! I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one. You thank the old lady and continue up Mount Freitas, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. I wish I would pay heed to the brewing blizzard, but... The Market Bazaar is a hive activity. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I lose 5 gold. Let's see if we can get that huge success. I want to say it's either this one or this one. Fuck, it was... Ah! I think amazed if people proves too much for you and the thief makes their escape. Damn it!
Not every temple has crumbled into the dust. More's the pity.
Make it the Nash. After all your rerolls in a dice game, reroll your lowest die. I like that. See +2 food after every dice gambit. Ooh, I like that too. See 15 life for every gold gain card you receive. Jesus. If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food or equipment gain cards. Receive +5 max life. It's not bad either, but I think I like this one. They gave me a shit ton of fucking food, so
Children.
I lost a boy.
It's hard to conceive that either of us were ever such.
I mean, you're just old as fucking dirt. He's just a small child. Over here, a deeper voice growls, "We have to take him to the dungeons or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he's spawned from and show them where our outpost is." That's a shifty looking kid. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. You consider the boy's fate. Do I really? Do I consider the boy's fate if I only have one option? Unsheathing your weapon, you demand they let the boy go. Unmoved by your threat. Sacrifice your companion to discard a monster? No. Just fight him. Whatever. I think I give a flying fuck about that. Cause guess what? There's not a fuck that I could fly that would make me give a goddamn about it. Ooh, scurry. Taken from the dregs of society, elevated to petty positions of power, watchmen can block, greatly reducing incoming damage. Use bash to open them up for damage.
Once again, good intentions end up with you trying.
Damn it. God damn it. Oh, it does work. Why was it not working the last time I was doing it? Shit, I tried to roll. I did. Oh, Kathy, doing okay over there, buddy? God, I am doing really bad right now. Oh wow, that does like dick all for damage. Oh! Oh, let's go! Deflected a fucking bullet with a goddamn shield. Come the fuck at me, bro. Come on, let's go. Or Dynamelicath, that's whatever. Hey, what's up, gamer controller? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. My fellow gamer. What is up, my guy? How you been? Doesn't push your buttons? Neo, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so let's go with the shield because that one sounds easy to do. Damn. As you check on the unconscious guards, you notice the boy looking at you warily, as if sizing you up. Gotta be a 3 rider. Hey, there it is. Hey, that's the rule that I needed like 6 turns ago. He fiddles with a dried plant hung around his neck nervously. Okay, I will tell you. There was an Empire ambush on our village and I ran with Mother. We got separated. He wipes some tears from his face angrily. But I'm not afraid. I am of Clan Catsfoot, and we are great pathfinders. I will find my way home. The boy tells you what he knows of the area. Yeah, well, we're not going to go into that blizzard. We're going to go to the avalanche, I guess. The small northern boy refuses any help. Any and all help. You can only wish him luck as his small form disappears into the forest. Hey. Oh, man. I really want ramen right now. Like, I really wanted ramen, but there was only like one left, and I didn't want to eat the last one. But I think I'm gonna eat ramen after this stream.
Life is filled with surprises.
Or I might just cook it while I'm streaming. High up on the mountain, you see a silhouette of a man. I see the silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening me. I bellows to the ruin. Who dares trespass in the sacred grounds of our priestess? Hidden raiders spring from the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats. Cause fucking why wouldn't you spring from the mountains with, you know, the dexterity of a mountain goat? Look at how cool they look though. On the frozen plains, prey are few and far between. The keen eyes of a trapper see all. Trappers throw hunting traps that snare their targets, use evade to avoid the traps, or change direction rapidly to break free.
Who dares venture? None
I
of the
dare.
amazing Malachite and assistant.
Malaclips and assistant. No, roll! Just seems so wrong. stun. Crap. It's so fucking silly. I love it. Eat it. Eat it. Oh, his helmet fell off. Can I get his helmet? Because his helmet looks kind of cool. It's better than the one I got, which is the non-existent kind. Clash of Steel rings out, and then the avalanche happens, and then I gotta roll the dice. And hey, there it is, a 13. Take him out, get the fame. I don't know that fame actually helps me, but it keeps giving me divine blessings, which is what I'm gonna need by the end of it, so...
Will you push on, despite nature itself attempting to thwart you?
Yeah, you know, since you put it that way, and I mean, I guess if, you know, if nature doesn't really want me to do it, I should probably go backwards, you know, not play the video game. I should just turn it off, really.
Old witches.
Yep.
I have a fondness for them, but I would not trust them.
You and me both, brother. Further up the mountain, the blizzard becomes so intense you barely see the tiny cottage engulfed in snow. Another old lady beckons you. I've received word from my sisters, Hawk, and have been expecting you. I may not be as skilled as her, but this blessing potion I've whipped up is my best yet. Do you think it's good enough to take to the High Priestess? She says, blowing the steam off a simmering bowl of thick liquid. I really couldn't. This is Malakip's patting his belly. I want to say it's this one. Yeah. So the exact target value in a dice game, it's to draw 2 equipment cards. It's actually kind of cool. Take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel the warm, fuzzy, flowing like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the priestess will appreciate it. You thank the old lady and continue up Mount Fridis, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. Which is, once again, why would you...
opportunity for you to take whatever pleases you and go about your day.
You know, the way you said that just made me feel like a dick. Let's go with the game. This one, plus 2 food after every dice game. Yeah, let's go with that one. I like dice gambits. They don't require skill. Ooh, arm wrestling. Here we go. Second round of the competition, you sit opposite the aged frame of Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves Guild. And here. Ooh. Hey. 16. Let's go. Huntley crumples in defeat almost instantly. You're lucky I'm not 20 or 30 years younger, he says, crumbling off into the distance, mumbling like the old man that he is, suffering from dementia and can't even remember his grandchildren's own name. Mostly because he never had any grandchildren, because he was just some sad fucking asshole that just says that he was in the Thieves Guild, which he probably wasn't, but, you know, it makes a great story when you tell it that way anyway, but, you know, it's whatever. I wasn't even paying attention to the cards. Let's go with that one. I am so fucked. Oh, no. God damn it. I can take them. It's whatever. I only lost 10 HP. Whatever. Look at that. Berserker filled with rage and determined to destroy. Berserker weapons are imbued with ice that slows their enemies' movements and attacks.
Don't let them hit me! I'm too handsome for violence.
I wish I was too handsome for violence. No, I said to roll! Oh god, it's so slow. Oh, it's so slow. Oh god. Oh, whoop. mean, I guess if there's like a lot of people surrounding me, that ability is fine, but like, fucking... Like, that ability feels so useless. I also forgot to equip the shield. Equip the wrong shield. No, Melikath, you fuck, stealing my kill. What an asshole. Meliclips, Melikath? What the fuck, Meliclips? What the fuck is Melikath from? I've been saying Melikath in my head, but I have no idea what Melikath. It's a fucking important ass name, and I can't even, like, my brain just, I can't remember.
Now the confrontation. Are you ready to face the priestess of her people?
I am, but I want to finish this floor.
Has requested, or will you turn and flee?
Okay, holy shit. Might have got a little fuck. No. Oh no. Oh God, why me? Why did this have to happen? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna be super attentive for this fight. Oh no. I should have just finished it. But my greed. Okay, thanks.
I see and some fate and fame.
What are the chances I actually do this? Oh. No. Oh. I rolled into it! Oh my god! I thought it was... Oh, I thought it was Dark Souls logic that as long as you rolled, it worked. Oh, I rolled
Combat
right into
solves
it.
so little. It has ended this, however.
Oh, man. Down to the last fucking two. Are you shitting me?
You still have a chance to defeat this mission, even if imperfectly. If you fail to take tokens with you, you will lose the opportunity to open new cards. Even so, too many tokens can weigh you down and make your challenges harder.
Yep. Which apparently is
These
not something I can...
challenges I present you, each one will hone your skills and prepare you for our final conflict. This empire will fall under proper guidance once more, and soon.
Alright, let's get the huge failure again. Well, at least it wasn't a huge one. Oh my fucking god, twice in a row. Oh god, it hurts. Oh god, why? I can't believe that this is happening to me. Oh, thank God I succeeded. Okay. Well, there can't be any more, right? Ooh, arm wrestling. Let's go. Okay, your opponent in the third round is the Brass Hag. She touts herself as a fearsome pirate, but needs the money from this competition to get herself a boat. Well, maybe we can get her a boat. I only get 2 dice? Oh, I get 3. Okay. I was like, how in the fuck? So I need... Oh, come on, baby. Right on the dot. Was there ever a doubt? Come on, let's be real here. Brassy cannot live up to the strength of her name and slumps in defeat. At least I don't reactivate Blizzard cards. Jesus Christ, that would just be the worst. What's Guardian Angel do? Optionally retry any chance cards gambit. Let's do this one. Okay, here we go. Maleclipse's problem. Except this time, we're just gonna eat the daisy. Okay, target 10. That's a much easier one.
Are a constant reminder of death. The singular is die, as I'm sure you know, and they are often called bones for the material from which they were crafted. Here, however, they may also bring a touch of life.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, creepy guy. What the fuck? Blood begins to blossom under your shirt. So that is merely a superficial cut, but you wonder how it occurred nonetheless. Rook nods, happy with the results. He beckons Maleclipse over. Of those of us left, you should seek Ira of the Vale. She may know something of the cure. Last I heard, she's hiding out in the underneath.
Nicely done.
So what, now I have this issue? Oh no, not her. Maleclipse straightens his neck shawl nervously. Goblin man giggles maniacally. Yes, her. She'll likely eat your bones before she lets you speak. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to run with that. With that, Maleclipse's associate turns away and hurls a bouquet at a shocked passerby. Flowers, fresh flowers. Buy 'em or I'll eat your eyes. That is a great sales pitch, by the way. If you want to sell anything, threaten to eat the eyes of the person that refuses to buy. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. I much prefer avalanches over blizzards. Jesus fucking Christ. Blizzards can eat a dick.
Who dares venture? Not less than the amazing Maleclipse and assistant.
Maleclipse. I still feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. Maleclipse. Fuck me. Why am I so bad at combat? Damage, Jimmy. Oh, hit him with the spinning roundhouse. Just punch the fucking shit, piece of garbage. Just want you to do the things when I press the buttons. Okay, it's just a little all about it. I don't feel like I ask a lot out of you. You know, I just feel like if you could just do that one little thing. Shield. Give me that shield. Gotta get that, you know, token somehow. And whoop. Definitely gonna make a campfire after this one. Take him blessing. And we campfire, because my god, we need to campfire. That should be good.
At what age does a child lose their innocence?
Depends.
When do they become the enemy?
Depends. Offer to take the boy to the dungeon. Yeah, let's do it. Say, ah, hero, it's an honor. We would be grateful for your service. The outpost is that way. Point west, further into the forest. He glares at you with contempt. Let the boy go. How could this possibly end poorly? Oh, God. Oh, thank God for the divine intervention. Holy shit. What tells you the area? Okay, thank God. Perfect. Now I know exactly which way to go. Actually, wait, no, I want to do avalanches because I can get, blessings from avalanches. Let's fight! Look at that dragon just eating his tail in the loading screen. At least I think it's a dragon. I don't know if it actually was or not. It was kind of quick, but it looked like it was supposed to be a dragon at least.
Who dares venture? Not less than the amazing Eclipse. John assistant.
Forgot I have to block shit with my shield. Wait, oh God, I can't parry those attacks. So can I just like, okay. Malakath, you took my kill, you son of a bitch. Oh God. Not this time, Malakath, you son of a bitch. He's mine. Malaclips. Malakath. Why do I keep saying Malakath? The fuck is Malakath from? Oh, it's gonna bug the shit out of me because I know it's a super important character. Winter's Bane, I mean, it's better than the Knight's Sword, I guess. Defeat 30 Northerns with a finisher to unlock this shard. Yeah, that sounds way better. And whoop. There we
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Does it? Does it set a tone for my challenge? There we go, okay. Dig him out, gain the fame. And then go to here.
The Empire has busily purged so many of the fantastic creatures from these lands, and yet they leave the gnomes.
I mean, wouldn't you? They're just fucking gnomes. Alright, time to punt some more gnomes! So who doesn't love just kicking small things, I guess? Sup, you little monkeys? They do kind of have monkey features, actually. Are they even doing damage? Like, I just I just pointed that one in the face. Oh man. I feel really good about this. Fuck gnomes, man. I like how I beat them, and then they're like, your penalty is this. Take the knight sword, I guess. Oh wow. Jesus Christ, okay. To be sure, but however will we wield it? He turns to his brother, and together with the other gnomes, they have the weapon and leave the weapon into the bushes and out of sight. It still doesn't give me the fucking token, though. I don't know what I gotta do to get it.
Careful how one deals with old magic.
Well, hopefully I'll deal with it by not getting the failure this time. Hey! Ooh, and it's the one I want. Divine Province. I like any buffs to the, you know... I couldn't pull it out. To the dice games, because... Jesus Christ, okay. It seems about par for the course. It's okay. It's fine. Winter's bane used to defend those in need.
I'll have you know my friend here is killed far better than you.
Yeah, you tell him, Meliclips. I'll get your name right one day. Fucking roll, you fucking slow. Oh god. Oh god. No me gusta. No me gusta. I'm not gonna lie, this sword doesn't look really effective. Like it just the design of it just doesn't seem too super effective. But you know, what am I? What do I know? Holy shit! Alright, yeah, we're gonna set up a campfire. I'm not taking that chance again. $80 seems good. Ooh, wait, I have a fuck ton of money. Who get the cardinal blade? Okay,
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
Here we go. Ooh, 10 gold. Jesus. We gotta get that huge success or it's all for naught. Fuck! Oh my fucking god. Not another fucking blizzard. 20 life, man. Come on, man. Why you gotta do this to me? You and me, both, my guy. Crap, I keep forgetting I need to actually, like, make more of an attempt to parry things. No! Fucking... Nope, Malacat... Malaclips, I swear to God. Swear to God. Oh, yeah, we're gonna make it on the camera.
A simple part of every story, especially a tale spent in the company of allies and boon companions.
Night draws in, you return to the Rusty Razor. The proprietor greets you warmly. What can I provide? What can I provide to the savior of the Rusty Razor? Heal, buy a meal, or rest. What do you require? Discuss the latest rumors. The innkeeper tells you that the recent cheese festival has kept the inn busy and his coffers full. I think pretty good. Pretty alright. There we go. How did I miss this game, though? I mean, it's kind of a more underlying one, to be fair. This game is fucking great, honestly, but, cause this is, this came out 2017, I think, and then 2015 was when the first one came out. So... Alright, here we go. All the towering arch doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters, accompanied by raiders. Malaclips, yes, bows low to the ground. My companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and Northerners, milady. So, they send me a silver-tongued devil and his mercenary. She smirks. I hope for your sake you have a decent offering. Kneel before the High Priestess. Only 5 blessings. What a pitiful effort. The flick of her wrist, bolts of lightning strike you. For not bringing enough blessings, you have failed to win the gold token. I have to do it again. The giantess claps, the sound ringing in the silent, cold hall. Ha! This small thing survived it! Impressive, but if you wish to speak to me of a treaty, you must prove yourself against my champion. Her raiders charge towards you. God damn it! I died the first time and I had all 6 blessings. I just... No. Fuck. Berserker champion, fierce, loyal, and relentless. Champion, the High Priestess. Berserker weapons are imbued with ice, and so are their blah blah blah. No. Oh god. Whoa. Wait, no, why did you... Motherfucker, you need to kill the... Back up, my guy. Okay, there we go. Now I can finish you. I'll do it one more time just for good measure, because I want to make sure that I can get that. Finish him! Right through the fucking gullet, right through the gut, right into the stomach, out his back, through the spine. Your champion is nothing but a bitch. Hey, I got the shield token, let's go. Even though you failed to bring me your offering, I'm impressed with how you wield a sword. Now hear my terms. That priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. Those are my terms. I don't know what happened to my voice there. Small one, let your leaders hear it and quake. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Brandstrom. It's not the gold! God damn it. For besting the priestess's champion. Yay! I finally get an armor thing. Yeah, I'm just saying, 6 gold just for a blessing is pretty fucking good. Got a lot of tokens this time, though. Convincing her to help Malaclips. The underneath. For putting your shield to good use, I get a reinforced shield. Cool. Take aim and uncover what lurks in Iron Peak. I actually like the remarkable fishing minigame. That one's actually kind of fun. God damn it, I can't believe I didn't get the fucking High Priestess gold. I get silver because I missed one fucking whatever. What the fuck ever? What the hell is happening? Oh, that's what's happening. Gotcha, got it. I'm hammering and just taped my tapestry on the wall. Well, does it at least look good? I hope it at least looks good. So, I really don't feel like stopping streaming, but I do want to eat some ramen, so I think I'm just gonna try and cook ramen while I continue streaming. So, you know, you're just gonna have to deal with that, because I haven't streamed in so long that even if I could just relax, I'd rather just keep streaming. And so I will be right back. I'm not gonna do that fucking mission again, because who wants to see it a third time? Not me. Probably not you. I'm gonna go start boiling some water real quick. Be right back.
Are you confused? Complete these challenges and we will be ready to face the usurper.
Excuse me. Alrighty. It shouldn't be long. We have a nice gas stove, so it doesn't take long to do stuff. It looks good. I give it a day before it falls again. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, if it makes you feel any better, KV, I would totally hammer
This
that thing into
game
the
is
wall for
merely
you.
the lesser game. It is not the true game of life and death, merely my model of it. I must prepare you for the challenges you will face when we meet Callus in truth.
Okay, there's all the tokens. Now, what else would I want? Let's get the tarts, pies, and exotic lies, because that might give me food. Okay, equipment, resources, dice, and combat. The temple prayers I definitely want, because... Oh, it's full. Alright, well, then we're getting rid of that for temple prayers. Okay. Reinforced shield. Berserker's Creed, Extinguisher, Ruby Ring. don't know what that does, so we'll grab it. And I believe Humble Hammers does more damage. It's a new one, I'll grab it, whatever. Okay, supplies. I can get 5 food off start, which sounds amazing, to be totally honest. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab the 5 food off start. I'll take less damage just to have 5 extra food.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one. Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game.
Oh?
The hunt for fame and esteem
yes.
would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
Phew, that was a little creepy, my guy. Raiders rushed to destroy our village. The elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. Talos? The fuck is this, Skyrim? They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Hrethrazaya. 'Tis the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. He hands you the weapon. But in order to use it, I need 20 face. The weapon is heavier than you imagine, perhaps weighed down by some hidden magic preventing you from wielding it to its potential. You require 20 fame to equip this weapon. Begin your quest. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The village needs a hero. The villages need a hero. There we go. The town of Brayden is surely in danger and must be warned. Okay, so that's where I gotta go. Which means I'm gonna go down first. Thank you, I trust the sacrifice of Talos not to go in vain. He bows his head. May the gods bring you good fortune.
Time passes and things change. The advances of the Empire march on, and mystery and magic falls further into darkness. Yet death stalks the streets of the city. A
pall of smog casts the city in a dull grey light as you navigate the narrow streets and back alleys of Iron Peak. Beware the Prince of Poisons, calls a young boy in a short-brimmed cap as he hands out leaflets to the passing crowds. You stop to read a discarded parchment sodden by the damp that clings to the cobblestone. Prince of Poisons strikes again. Another mass poisoning in the back streets of Lowtown. Mayor raises reward to 500 gold. Boy approaches as you finish reading. If you really hope to be safe, you'd best protect yourself. I have just the thing and at a bargain. About the Prince of Poisons. He is the one responsible for all the killings that's going on. The child exclaims wide-eyed. Dozens, if not hundreds of innocent people, dead, all poisoned by the prince. He strikes at random. Anywhere in the city and at any time. Just drops one of his canisters and half the street's dead before anyone knows what's happening. Disheveled children in the alleyway. The boy looks over to where you were pointing. Most of them lost their parents to poison and live on the streets now. The boy shakes his head in pity, saying, came from a good home, some of them. They won't last long on the streets. Don't even know the street corners are the best to beg at. Well, I got the 5 food for a reason. With food in hand. Oh, man, I'll give him 5 food. And tear the offered morsels to shreds as the children scramble for what they can get. More filthy children appear from the shadows to beg for food. Suddenly, an armed man sprints into the alleyway, knocking several children to the ground. Pauses to swear and glances back the way he came. A silver-haired lady, clearly dressed for combat and sporting an array of weapons, stands silhouetted at the end of the alley. Running is pointless, Mad-Eye, she says matter-of-factly. Mad-Eye draws his weapon as the children scatter. I'm not going back to prison, he yells in defiance. Attack Mad-Eye, let's do it. This one's mine, the woman tells you as you draw your weapon. More armed men suddenly rush into the alleyway. Mad-Eye! One of them calls. We won't let her take you! Let me be right back. I'm gonna make sure that my water's not boiling. Ooh, she's got handcuffs. Kinky! Shouldn't be much longer. Just gotta wait for it to actually, you know. What's the word? Just gotta wait for the ramen to actually cook. Yes. That's, I don't know if cooking is exactly the word I would use to describe what I was doing, but, you know. Jesus. What the fuck are you shooting at? Lily, you barely hold that thing. Ketara! You will find no charity here. When activated, Ketara fires her back holstered weapon and causes high damage to enemies in range. Stay close to charge her ability faster.
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder as I'm allowed to receive.
Quickly enough before my ramen is done.
Lycian shock, Satan fade!
Nice. Looking like it's gonna happen. Oh god! Oh my god! Just shot his fucking head off. Gosh. Alright. Well, that was a thing.
The table has changed, yet the stakes remain the same. Life or death.
Alright, I have returned with food. Alright, Josh, I'm gonna play some Smite. Enjoy the rest of your pastrami. Thank you so much, KV, for stopping by. It was good to see you as always. Good luck. I hope that thing doesn't fall over on you, and good luck in your Smite games. The silver-haired woman immediately rushes forward to stand over Mad-Eye, declaring, "I'm taking this life in and getting the payment." As formidable as the woman looks, you turn to search the other fallen men before leaving the alleyway. Ooh, Winter's Bane. Hell yeah. Now Iron Peak with the impression that you've not seen the last that it has to offer.
The longest night, and a symbol of the deepest matters. You would do well to attend to the things that happen here.
On the longest night of winter, the townsfolk of Stigall set up around a huge bonfire to celebrate the victory of light over darkness. The one night, the Empire turns a blind eye to the outlawed uses of magic. You join a group of peasants close to the fire. Taking a sip, the woman beside you offers you a goblet. You politely accept the pungent potion and take a quick swig. Warmth rushes through your body. You fall into a deep, hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames. You wake to find yourself in a stable nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable. Okay, I guess I need blessings in order for that to happen? Or in the work?
At what point does honor bend to pragmatism?
I don't know, because I don't know what pragmatism is. I'm going to Google that in a second once I get finish putting all this ramen on my fork. Alright, I'm gonna learn me a word today. Pragmatism. A pragmatic attitude or policy. An approach that assesses the truth of meaning of theories or beliefs in terms of the success of their practical application. Huh. I don't know if I understand what he was trying to get by there. Assist the distressed woman, even though I know it's gonna probably end miserably. Actually, I just need to roll like a 3 or higher. God, fucking really?
You can always try again, if you survive, of course.
Ain't you so fucking funny? Oh shit, it's too much wrong.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
You need to stop being such a bitch, baby. Yeah. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Hey! Find some food. Food is always nice to find. Give me
Mages
all
are hard
the
to eradicate at the best of times. We have our ways of hiding from the light.
Alright, here we go. Following Malekith's cryptic directions, many of which involve borrowing farm animals, you arrive at the edge of a vast and lonely lake. There, you uncover a cave entrance blocked by a stone door. We must seek out Ira of the Vale in the underneath. Bart had explained as you followed a frightened cow around the previous night. And why are you seeking this person? Malekith drops his wine bottle nervously and forces a loud and hearty laugh, completely ignoring your question. The bespectacled ogre manning the door to the underneath doesn't look up from his book as you approach. 15 food items per entry, he grunts. Malekith, wait, yes, scoffs. Robbery! If you're trying to hustle us, sir, I'll have you know that I can shoot lightning from my fingertips. Doorkeeper sighs. Times are hard for us, Mel. You'll see when you get in there. Pay 15 food. Shit. He replaces his book down, and with a mighty push, the stone door rolls open. A narrow tunnel takes you deep below the earth, opening into a vast limestone cavern. Twinkling on the edge of an underground lake lies a small shanty town, red lanterns lining the quiet streets. Malekith leads on. Welcome to the underneath, coin slave. Since that bothersome Empire edict, we've had to hide away in places like this. This used to be quite the hub of activity, but now I guess the Empire is increasing its forces. A few mages eye you suspiciously as they pass by. Let's peruse the stores. Excuse me. Among the abandoned stalls, you find an ancient-looking shop front. Through red lantern light, you read Lelot's Oddments. Use stone directions. And pointing out a path to curses, blessings. I don't have any gold, so I guess I'll just... Let's go to the tavern. Malekith breathes in the heady scent of berry wine. Smoke and feathers. Ah, The devil's ears. My home away from home. He pulls out his lute and leaves to serenade the pretty bartender. She tries her best to ignore him. You survey the bar. A group of burly ogres crowds a too small table. Meanwhile, a giant fleshy eyeball floats somberly by the window. Approach the floating eye. With interest, a smile breaks out in the knotted flesh at its base. Would you cat a dance, small one? Ask what it is. The creature chuckles, and the fleshy tendrils on its underbelly shake heartily. The creature's eye is so large that it's difficult to tell whether it's looking at you or somewhere behind you. Ask for a dance. Let's do it. It's a slow circling dance, the creature humming an old harvest song all the while. After some indeterminate amount of time, the dance ends. Ah, the creature sighs. That took me back to my youth. I so estrade. This is an item that I kept from the last warrior I ate. I regurgitate as an item with the clatter. Oh, cool. What would you offer in return? Crap. I guess Winter's Bane. Fuck. I mean, at least I already have a
Power
weapon.
rage grants is often misunderstood.
Leave it be. Approach the ogres. The ogres are arguing jovially about winnings. They seem to be caught up in some kind of dice gambling game. Ask about the rules. He wishes for the rules, does he? An ogre slaps another on the back, offering, no rules, just roll the dice. The dice is bigger than a number I choose, you win. Older ogre clears his throat. You might want to know, sellsword, that we are playing for blessings. Leave them be. Let's just find the contact. Although I feel like this place could be very useful in the future when I have, like, actual shit and it's not the first round and I had to use 15 food just to get the fuck in here. Malcolms leads you the way through the damn lonely streets to Ira's house. Ira's house? I don't fucking know. You can hear screaming coming from within. A woman in robes adorned with silver ornaments greets you at the door. Merc said you would come begging for help regardless. You are late. Bows with a grin. I have an illness I'm hoping to purchase a cure. Ira of the Veil frowns for a bit before nodding and letting you into her house. You enter the sitting room and the source of the wailing is made clear. A man is locked in a cage, crying in fevered agony, sores of corruption festering on his body. Oh my. Without warning, she opens the cage and the man rushes at you, but with the surprising strength, Ira subdues the mad, writhing creature. This is the mage Cohen. He thought he could fight off the corruption, but he could not. Ira watches Malaclips carefully as Cohen's cries get more and more guttural. What should I do with him? The bard looks away, disgust and fear on his face. He appears close to passing out. She nods before turning to you. What will you do? Kill the mage. And the mage's life. With that dealt with, Ira begins tinkering at a table strewn with dead and shiny things. I do have a cure, but as you know, nothing comes free with our kind. She taps over dust from a bottle. Save the stolen mage children for me, and I will give you the cure.
Still, what secrets does your companion hide from you?
Probably a lot. He's a fucking bard. So, those Empire bastards have taken them to some walled fort in the docks of the city. And you better hurry, Ira smiles at Malaclips. That illness can't be held at bay for much longer, I'd wager. The bard avoids her gaze. Ask what the illness is. Ira laughs. He hasn't told you? Then it's not my place to say, but know this, friend of Malaclips. If he doesn't find a cure soon, you are in grave danger. Nonsense! Malaclips stands unstoppering a wine bottle nervously. And you better hurry, Ira smiles at Malaclips. That illness can't be held at bay for much longer, I'd wager. Oh, okay, it's just redoing that. Ira knows Malaclips. Oh. He was your lover. Good to know. Nonsense! Malaclips shouts. Why, I'm alluring at all ages. You'd be glad to have me still. Ira gives Malaclips a severe look and he balks, cowering in his seat. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Veil finds you again just as you begin your ascent. Mal, the bard, turns around. You catch a glimpse of hope in his eyes. She avoids his gaze. Take the children to the madmen near Fortsford. They run an orphanage. I fear it is no longer safe here. That was kind of sad.
When the hero runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. It turns the cords of a northern bola wrap around your body. Bring it on, you northerners. Excuse me. I got a wooden stick.
I'm
Let's...
no happier to be here than you lot.
And me and my wood stick gonna fuck you up. Just you wait. Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention. That was my bad. But it's okay, they were super nice to me. Yep. I'm sick of you fucking northerners and your stupid fucking bolas! There we go. Sit the fuck down, my guy. Crap, got too much ramen again. Oh well. With the Raiders feed, you can contemplate your next move. Search for spoils, dude. Oh, shit. Hey! Exactly what I needed. Holy shit. Also, I'm just saying that glittering noise that it makes still, it just, I don't know, it sounds like, the PS1 sound to me.
Let us see what the next town holds.
Well, then tell us others instructions, you find yourself on the road to Bralden. Dusk falls as you continue on your quest. Alright, we get 10 more fame that I gotta get. A village
Not
burns.
take lightly the mantle of fame. Being a figurehead is not without consequences.
I'll take him. Under attack from raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help! We must stop these savages before all is lost!" Draw your weapon and rush their aid. Alright, let's see if that does, see what the axe does for me. I'm expecting a lot out of this axe. Oops. Oh, right. Crap. That does way more damage. Holy shit. Who wants some? Come, get some. Oh crap, they killed one of the farmers. No!
I hope this works.
Leave the farmers alone. Wait, no, the farmers are still alive. Let's go. Nope. What the fuck were you swinging at my guy? No, he killed him! Damn it! Boom. Fuck, every time I hit the like button, YouTube takes it away. What the f— That's okay, YouTube just doesn't like me. It's okay, YouTube doesn't like anybody, to be fair. Click it and it changes to 5, then it goes right back. What the fuck? BRB already candy, we'll be here waiting for you. Longingly, of course. Let's go with, Humble Hammer, because I like my 2-hit weapons.
Humility is the beginning of power.
Is it? Is it the beginning of car? Also, Neo, have you tried out the new Creator Studio for YouTube? I meant to ask you that earlier. I completely forgot. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend to their wounds. Thank you, adventurer, they cry. You have helped save what remains of our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please accept a small token of our gratitude. I'll take food. It is not time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Taran. They point further south down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them! With another village lost to the northerners, set out for the next town without delay. Yeah, hopefully you haven't heard any slurping noises. I've been trying really hard to not be any noisy. I don't think I want any of these, if I'm being honest. Do I even have anything to sell? No. Alright. May! Hi, May!
You strike me as the type who would put themselves in harm's way for the benefit of others. Yet, perhaps you'd rather have someone else sacrifice themselves for you.
Ah, you were so close until that second part. I think YouTube also doesn't like me because I'm not sure if my earlier message even came through or if it's just the way to the or didn't find its way to the stream. YouTube! There's no way I missed it, right? Yeah? No, I don't see anything from you, May. YouTube! How dare you? You will rue the day, YouTube. YouTube doesn't like anybody. Let's be real here. YouTube does not like anybody. Especially their own content creators. And I have no problem saying that. Because, like, I literally swear, like, the trick is you're not supposed to swear within, like, the first 30 seconds or a minute or whatever of the stream. The first thing I usually do when I start a stream is swear immediately. I don't even get monetized, but the first thing I do is swear just to do it. As you approach, you see a building, flames and smokes billowing out from the upper windows. A crowd had formed outside, passing buckets of water between one to temper the blaze. Alright, excuse me 1 second while I drink my ramen. This bowl was not really made for drinking out of. Kind of a pain in the ass, really. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading to the villagers. Please help, my family is in there. Anyone, please help. Let Malaclips attempt the rescue. Brave the fire.
The wheel is one of my favorite innovations. It combines many different elements of our game into one.
Holy Jesus Christ. Confirm or choose again. What the fuck does that mean? Isn't that what I want?
Excellent. A wise decision.
Through the haze of smoke, you find the woman's youngest daughter crying under a bed. You coax her out, scoop her up, and carry her out of the blaze. The villager rushes to your aid. Thank you, brave adventurer. I can take it from here, but be warned, the building is not safe. It will soon collapse. Miss, her child then turns to you once more. My husband. Did you see my husband? He's still in there. Please, please help. What is this game about? So basically, hard to explain. Right now I don't know what's really going on because we're just on the adventure, right now, but basically it's like a, kind of like a tabletop game, like D&D, where you're on an adventure and it's all very much text-based. So you have like your little figurine here, your little, avatar, I guess, that you walk on cards, and each card has like a, encounter on it that you have to go through. Like right now I'm going into a burning building, apparently. And you have like HP over here that you use for fighting, and if like you are starving or whatever, or you take damage because of an encounter, once it's 0 you lose. You have food, which you use every time you move on the board. Gold, which you can spend to get more food or items, and the newest thing for this game is fame, which lets you do various things. We return to the building. Yeah, shit. Confirm or choose again. Redraw. There it is. There's like a bunch of other mini games in it. There's dice rolling. The roulette wheel's the newest thing for me. Actually, and this is the second one in the series. The first one was basically a very simplified version of this, which was just kind of like encounters and dungeons. But now it's like they went all out for this one. You find the woman's son attempting to find his way out through the smoke and flames. Grabbing his hand, you lead him back to the building to safety. The villager rushes to your aid. Thank you, brave adventurer. I can take it from here, but be warned, the building's not safe. It will soon collapse. Embrace your child. My husband's still in there. Let's return once more onto the breach. Holy shit, that's a fast wheel. Oh, no! Here, shrill cries.
Move faster next time.
Oh, the fire claims.
Now the power is yours to use.
Let's do it. It collapses behind you while you are unable to save everyone. The villagers are grateful for your valiant effort. No!
It appears you are worthy to wield the weapon of champions. The raiders will hide from you no longer.
Well, they should. Excuse me. Let's head out toward the sanctum of the shaman. Leave.
Wealth through exploration. We have many lands to discover, you and I. If you cannot make use of this, I will question your skills.
Wow. Dick. Hey, here we go. Ask about harpoon fishing. Purchase premium. And start harpoon fishing. Actually, this was the last thing I did when I was playing by myself, and I actually enjoy this. It's actually kind of neat.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
Harpoon descends further into the reef. Oop.
Nicely timed.
Thank you, thank you. Your harpoon plunges to the lowest depths of the ocean. The treasure glitters on the ocean floor. This one will take a second. There it is. Hey! Patience is key. Harpoon buries itself into something solid and she hurls
A
it back
tool of
onto the...
life and of death.
Oh, cool. You still get the dead man's hand. I didn't know it was a dead man's hand every time. 5 uses. 50 damage. First enemy. Sea urchins, you spot a curious gauntlet. It hums with arcane powers. You slide it over your head.
A reward well earned.
Thank you. That's the first nice thing you've said to me in all games. Sun hangs low on the horizon, and then they go back, and then all of a sudden there's people that want to fucking kill her. I'll fight them off. I'll white knight. I know, sometimes you just gotta do it. Frithra's ire. Bestowed to the people of the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in a time of peace and prosperity.
By sea and sun, fate and feigned!
Look, it's faster than most two-handed weapons. Jesus. Biff! Wait, that was a hammer. What? Big ass hammer. Stop. Hammer time. Now every time it's My end is goodbye. Nice work protecting the cargo, says Rana as she rolls one of the northerners off the pier. Rana scoops up a pile of gold coins and waterlogged treasure chests. Not what I was expecting to haul up, but good enough. Gold. Yes, the gold. Bucket of chum dangling from her arm. If you ever want to go out in the water again, you know where to find me. You damn Skippy.
You have prepared yourself for this battle. Now you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
It is as the Talos elder said. Maleklips remarks, the shaman's sanctum is protected by a magical barrier. Best you try that hammer. You raise Rethraziah above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with all your might. The hammer finds its mark and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that, then vanish as quickly as they had appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Maleklips, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are standing in a forest clearing, covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bald and
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
He does not flinch nor seem the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with weapons drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. Then you see her, sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns, small straw-plated charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her kneels countless raiders worshipping their leader in an eerie stillness. The defender of villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from a throne. I know why you have come. Let this end. I hope that you know how to fight, hero, says the bald northerner calmly. There are more warriors here than we can kill. To defeat a snake, you must cut off its head. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. That's fucking sick ass helmet. Raid leader Gerda. Raid leaders are the front line of the northern assault. It's tactical and religious guidance. The shaman gets spells to heal her allies, attack her leader, interrupt the spell.
I do not know. Yet we will fight together. Stand clear of my blades. I will stand clear of yours.
Okay, you're supposed to roll. Oh no! I was just about to finish it! Finish her! Get the fuck out of here. Thinking you tough shit. You thinking you hot shit. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Come on, big man. Show me what you got. All you got. The shaman's body rises. A dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. And the remaining raiders flee into the forest. As the skies clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that had fought alongside you. I am Kolbjorn, he explains. I was born into the northern clans, but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the tradition they have lost. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain from my honor this day. If you call, I will answer. Reaches out a massive hand and clasps your forearm. Let us head back and find your friend. And with that, you and Kolbjorn make your way back through the forest in search of Maleklips.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry. I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe.
Gluttony. Pious rules. All along the watchtower. Oh, and it's even colored. Look at those tears. Alright, help Maleklips. good. God damn it, it's gonna bug me that last one is.
You have done well.
I might just do it in the first.
You understand the basic rules of the game now.
Sure does. Alrighty, well. With that,
From here, they will change.
I think that's gonna be where I call it then. Almost technically like 3 hours, just including the 20-minute stream of LOD that just didn't work out at all. But you know, it is what it is. But anywhoozle, hopefully this will be a little more of a consistent thing coming from me. I don't got much going on in my life at the moment, so I should have plenty of time to make sure that I can keep doing this more often, and that'll be the end goal. And I mean, I'll actually be able to maybe beat this game because I, you know, have had it for almost a year and a half, I think, and haven't made it past like the first 6 levels. So this will be a good reason to start doing that. If I can find out how to get the Elgato working, I'll start doing a lot again. Because that's the big one, but there's plenty of games that are going to be coming up at the beginning of next year, towards the end of this year. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with Death Stranding, because me and Keen are going to be playing it. And we don't know what the fuck we're going to be doing with that. So, with all that being said, I want to thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I hope that you all have a fantastic rest of your days, evenings, nights, breakfast, lunch, and dinners, fasting, sleeps, jacking off, watching the Bittersweet Bros. That's right. Even after like a month of being gone, I still know it. I still know my outro. Whatever it is that y'all are doing with the rest of your day, make it fantastic. Thank you all again for stopping by, and I will catch you all in the next one. Ta-ta.